Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is DFree, and here today we're going to be talking about the next upcoming Zenkai character on Dragon Ball Legends. Now, this is pretty interesting timing. Now, we knew we were getting an Android 18 because they had a little teaser. I meant to do a video on it. I thought I had more time, to be honest. But they did a little teaser on it in the news. It was kind of like at the very bottom of a news segment. Like, you probably would have missed it otherwise if we weren't like on social media or whatever. But we knew we were getting an Android 18 Zenkai Awakening. I'll talk about that in a minute. But Yellow 18 has been just confirmed to be getting the next Zenkai Awakening. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, stick around and subscribe for more content on the channel, as well as a notification so you don't miss anything we upload here on the channel. Leave a comment, whatever you want. Helps the algorithm, helps the channel. I appreciate it big time. Leave a comment literally saying, commenting for the algorithm growth. Just say it. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. So Android 18, again, announced as the next upcoming Zenkai Awakening. We're going to talk about this. Let's see what they say. Android number 18 Zenkai Awakening is coming. Zenkai Awakening, excuse me, is coming. Her special arts changes her blasts into strike cards. That's very important. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And she gets a huge boost in damage inflicted, health, and key recovery with her abilities. Her ultimate increases enemy sub count and seals strike arts. So here's the deal. I was really interested in Android 18 because they're back in the early days of Legends, right? 2018 Legends, stuff like that. They had a couple of different ways of trying to balance units. One of the things they did was they either gave like melee characters blast base Z abilities, or the other way around, where they had like blast characters that had melee Z abilities, like the Red Cell that just got a Zenkai Awakening last week, by the way. He's an example of that. He's a blast character with a strike attack Z ability. They don't do that anymore. Another thing they did was when they had melee characters like 18, they did it a few times, but like the Yellow Kid Gohan as well, who also needs a Zenkai, they gave them double freaking blast cards. This is a literal nerf. Like, they don't want this. They want double strikes, if anything, right? So I was really interested to see if they decide on, with a Zenkai for the first time, changing these, even if it's just one strike, one blast, right? They did not. But what they did do was they added the ability for her green card to change blast cards. On female warriors and androids, it's not the worst thing, because if you gotta think about it. Kefla force changes blasts into strikes. 21's force draws a strike when she enters the battlefield. It's not the worst thing in particular on that team. And then if we take a look at androids, androids is kind of interesting as well, because they can play either way. They don't necessarily mind either way. But their new Red Cell that just came out as a ranged character, again, the Zenkai Cell is a ranged character as well. Like, they don't mind that necessarily either, per se, right? So it's just an interesting thing to kind of look at. I was excited for the chance of them changing that, but apparently they're not doing that. It doesn't really matter that much, but it's just something worth note, right? 16 doesn't really care for the most part. I mean, he'd rather have Strike, I guess, but he doesn't really care. Anyways, that being said, like I said, Android 18 is going to fit best on these two teams. So let me know in the comment section down below which team you think is going to be her desired team. Now, her Z ability screams female warriors. That's literally what it is. She is going to probably be better on female warriors, but don't get it mistaken. Both of these teams needed a new yellow. I'd say female warriors probably needed it more than androids did, but both teams needed a new yellow. But regardless, though, I think they're going to find a way for her to fit on both teams and fit just fine. And a couple of things are interesting about 18 that she has pre-existing. She has a anti-Saiyan strike attack up Z ability, or unique ability, excuse me. So this will obviously jump up to 40%. That's going to be the modern number for this. But she's going to be really good in the Saiyan meta. A problem for this 18 is that obviously she's yellow, and they just dropped Gohan. So Gohan is in a lot of matches in high tier PvP. It's going to make it really hard to run her. But I'm interested in seeing how they handle her, because this is female's best chance at being a legitimate meta team. Honestly, probably ever. The problem with female warrior releases upon their releases is that, like, they dropped them on separate banners. They're kind of exclusive for a while. Like, when it came to, like, the Universe 2 characters or whatever. What is this, Universe 12? Whatever. I don't remember. Universe 2, right? Yeah, Universe 2. Anyways, they were kind of exclusive. Rosie and Kakunsa, like, for a while. They didn't come back. Like, stuff like that. But right now you have 21. You have both 21s. You have Zenkai 18 coming. You have Kefla. This is their best chance. So I'm really interested to see if one of my favorite teams gets the chance to be meta right now. Let me know in the comments what you think they'll do for her Zenkai ability. Will it be yellow androids or yellow female warriors? Let me know. Again, I guess in terms of the health of the game, not really health of the game, that's the wrong word. In terms of seeing more big damage numbers, I think yellow androids would be interesting, right? Cell getting what? Cell would be able to have what? 3 Z abilities. Yeah, he'd be able to have 3 Zenkai abilities if she buffs yellow androids. His own, which doesn't really count, actually. I meant to say the one from 18, the Demon King Piccolo for yellow regen, and then also the Goku Black for yellow future characters. That could be interesting as a video, so I don't mind it in that instance. But otherwise, we'll see what happens. Now, last thing I want to kind of touch on here before we get out of the video. In the news teaser, where they did say that we were getting this, it was last week or whatever, it was kind of easy to miss, right? They did mention Cool Beauty, right? And that is literally, they said, okay, which next Cool Beauty that you guys voted for is going to be the next one to get it, and etc. They basically told us it was going to be 18. Now, there was some talk about it being the blue one, right? Because that's literally the name. They literally say Cool Beauty, and that's literally the name of her main ability here. Also, she's a blue character, which would be really good in the Gohan meta right now. And wouldn't you know it? She does bonus damage to hybrids. It made too much sense to Zenkai her, but let me just kind of throw out that she does have this weird Z ability. She would also be the first character that's a color-based unit that would get a Zenkai. And just for the people that are kind of confused about how they would handle that, I'm pretty positive they just say, oh, what tags does she have? And make her do the same thing like other units. Oh, blue androids, for example, like our blue female warriors for a Zenkai ability. They wouldn't do anything like, oh, full blue, this and that. No, I'm pretty sure they just do that because it just makes the most sense. You don't really have to overthink it. But they didn't wind up doing that for this character. I wouldn't have minded it because she actually has a far better baseline kit than the Yellow 18 does overall. But Yellow 18 could be interesting. Like, if we talk about what they said here in terms of what they're doing, other than the strike card change, she's going to get normal stuff like boost in damage, health, and key recovery. Those are all kind of normal. But she also has an ultimate, which is interesting to see. They're starting to really give these older characters the ultimates access to Zenkais, which is what we thought they would do ultimately anyway. But pretty much all the older characters with ultimates have a Zenkai now at this point. Pretty much all of them. There's probably a few left, but for the most part, all of them have it now. But yeah, she's going to be good. And overall, though, I'm excited. Let me know if you guys are excited as well for 18. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Again, remember, leave that comment for the algorithm. Your boy appreciates it. Let me know what you guys think they're going to do for her. Oh, this is one thing I want to say. I don't know what the heck is going on, man. Let me just say that last week, we got our first ever duo release of Zenkai characters. Last week, they've, up until this point, dropped Zenkai characters on the off week, right? Bi-weekly, not weekly. Like, we're going to get 18 this week. We're expecting to get Goten and Trunks this week. Are they going to drop Goten and Trunks and 18 at the same time this week? Are they really doing that? By the way, why are they doing 3 Zenkais in a week? What the hell happened? What is going on? Like, nobody has the Super Souls for this. Like, I don't care about Zenkai Souls anymore. They made those super easy to get. Nobody has the Super Souls for this. Why? Nobody has a CC for this. If they're going to really drop. Okay, let me not say that because we're going to still spend a lot, whatever. Content. But no, in all seriousness, like, this is not, that's too fast. 3 Zenkais in a week is too fast. To quiet as it's kept, 2 Zenkais in, like, what, 3 weeks is too fast too, but, like, come on, man. Stop. No more Zenkais. It's enough. It's enough. All right, I'm done. Thank you all. I'll see all of you in the next one.